Hello, hello, hello. It's Friday. And as usual, here goes your Friday video. So, our topic today is live for the Lord. And who doesn't want to live for God, right? We try our best each day as we wake up to acknowledge God, to be in His presence, and to just dwell in His Spirit. Sometimes we find ourselves distracted by the things of life, whether it's just, our children, our job, just different things. We find ourselves distracted. But Job 7, verse 6 said, My days are swifter than a waver's shuttle. So my days are swifter than a waver's shuttle. So therefore, we need to live in the now. Like our days are just passing. Like the new year just started, and all of a sudden we're in the third week already. So fast. I don't know about you guys, but last year the year started, and by the time you started getting acclimated to the new year, the year was finished. And you're like, hold on, what just happened? So don't let this year pass you by without really spending time with God, without really knowing who God is in your life and what He is for you. A lot of people think that, God exists, but maybe God, their life is so far gone that God is not even interested in them to work out, their salvation. That is not true. God is there and He's waiting on you and He's waiting on me to live for Him, to live with Him, to dwell with Him. The Bible tells us that he that dwell in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. So are you going to abide in Him? Are you going to, hold on to the promises of God? Or are you going to let the things that you see or the things that are around you or every distraction distract you from really keeping your eyes on God and living for the Lord? Well, in North Carolina, Billy Graham visited the textile mills and I've watched the giant looms that turn out cloth for the nation. The shuttles move with the speed of lightning, scarcely visible to the naked eyes. Job said that his days were swifter than the weaver's shuttle. So life passes so quickly, it is almost over before we realize it. Before we realize it, things are over. Life is over. So whatever it is that you're going through today that seemed like a mountain, that seemed like it will never be over, guess what? That too shall pass. So that circumstance, that trial you're going through, that tribulation that you're feeling right now, that too shall pass. It will quickly be moved that you didn't even realize that the time have passed. The Bible said that this is the chronological of eternity, the chronology of eternity. Though you live to be 70, 80, or 90 years old, that is but a snap of the finger compared to eternity. I don't know about you, but when we think about life in itself, and we have young people who are passing away, 20s, 30s, 40s. And some of these young people were not even sick. They just didn't wake up, or they just fell down, had a heart attack, something. No known illness, no known sickness, nothing, but just pass away. It draws up a lot of questions. It sort of kind of have you puzzled. I don't know about you, but for me, some of the times it's a little bit puzzling, but then you have to always put it back in the hands of God that says, you know what, God is greater. and he's all powerful and he knows everything. And yes, we may, miss that loved one. We may struggle with the situation, but the songwriter said, we will understand it better by and by. We will understand it better by and by. So put everything in God's hand. I think sometimes we get so overwhelmed with just looking at the things that are there that we miss the purpose, that we miss the mark. You know, if you if you're ever in, like just like Billy Graham was in the textile mills, and imagine all of those thread just moving up and down, and all of a sudden you see fabric created, and you're like, hold on. Or better yet, if you've been to NASCAR, if you're into racing, I've been to a NASCAR game and I was like this because I'm trying to look at the cars, look at the numbers on the car, and it's like, okay, all right, I think I'm seeing them. I think I'm seeing them. And by the time that car go, shh, pass. Don't let your life pass by just like those cars, or just like the textile that brings out the fabric. And I like how he talked about the textile mill, because guess what? You think about all these different pieces of strings that turn out to be fabric, and how beautiful they are, right? So, in the midst of life passing you by, what about your end product? How is your end product going to come out? Is it going to come out beautiful? Or are you going to, be there trying to piece the strings together by yourself? Or would you not rather allow God to piece the strings of your life together? I would rather God, piece them together for me, because I know it's going to be beautiful. So it says, put your hands on your heart and feel the beat. It is saying, quick, quick, quick. We have only a few brief years at the most. Let's live them for the Lord. So as you, put your hands on your heart and just breathe. Maybe today you need a moment of silence. Maybe today you need a moment just to reflect. Maybe today you just need a moment just to meditate upon, your day, upon your morning, upon what you're going to be doing today. Okay, your day have already passed. Now, what is it that you want to accomplish for tomorrow? And I never said to worry about tomorrow, because the Bible tells us don't worry about tomorrow, because tomorrow have its own issues. But I'm saying just reflecting, just thinking about, okay, what is it that I want to accomplish? And not just dwell on it, but put it in the hands of God. Because we have no control over our life. We don't, but God does. He holds our whole entire world in His hand. So as you rest your hand on your heart and feel your heartbeat, right? I'm just grateful and I'm thankful that my heart is beating, that it works. And so that tells me that I still have the opportunity to live for the Lord. And if you're still breathing, it is time to live for God. If you haven't made that decision yet, well, Simone, I don't know what I really want to do. I'm probably too young. I'm too old. God don't really want to deal with me anymore. Or there is so much things that I want to accomplish first. Listen, whatever it is, or whatever excuse you have, God is there for all of us. And He knows what you need before you even ask for it, the Bible tells us. So, again, we only have a few brief years at most, and let's live them for the Lord. So, of course, I can't let you leave without giving you some homework, right? So Christ knew that his day on earth were few. He had a mission to accomplish and he wouldn't be distracted. We should live with the same determination and focus. Whether we have 30 or 100 years, let's not waste a single moment. And I charge you today, not waste a single moment on things you have no control over, but instead look to the Lord, the author and the finisher of our faith. So, as usual, don't forget to smash that like button, click subscribe, ring the notification bell, and most important, share. The best is yet to come. Love you guys. See you guys next week.